animals. I think there's some sheep over there somewhere. You okay, Pudding? Yeah. It's super windy today, but it is so warm. You can feel the heat on your back. Welcome back to the channel. You're with me and Maggie today because we've come out for a walk just because the weather has been so rubbish recently. Are you doing your ABC? And yeah, a bit of bad news. We seem to have had a bit of vandalism on the motorhome recently. Oh gosh, the wind is so bad. I hope it's not coming across in the video. But yeah, we've noticed today that our bike chain, like bike lock that was attached to the bike rack at the back of the van, has been cut. We think it happened overnight on Monday because Kevin did go and he had a motorhome stopover. It was fairly locally. It was in Bridlington, which isn't miles and miles and miles away from where we live. It is fairly local, and someone's also messed around with the rest of the bike rack. There was no bike on it. Someone's either done it for no reason whatsoever, maliciously or otherwise, and or they were looking maybe to try and get the metal from the van. Oh my gosh, this wind is awful. It's actually really sunny and it's really hot today, but the wind is terrible. We've just come out to look at the sea. We're not going on the beach today. We've got the school run to do very soon. But we're just prepping for our holiday. We've booked our travel out from Dover to Calais, and we're gonna head down the west coast of France. We're gonna head down the west coast of France and hopefully end up at La Rochelle near Bordeaux on the west coast. There's some islands off the mainland to explore. Really looking forward to it. And Maggie is wandering off. Maggie's having a wander. Look, Maggie moo! Where are you going? Right, you're going to wait for Mummy then. Apparently we are heading off now. And then anyway, so from there, we have booked a night in Calais. I can't remember what the place is called. It's something like Camping de Cecil Rose. Something that might actually be what it's called. I can't remember exactly, but that's where we're heading. Where's the flowers gone? There's flowers everywhere, Pudding. And that's just for once we've got off the ferry. We're going to go straight there and just have a night in Calais before we go any further, because we are travelling from East Yorkshire down to Dover and then across the ferry all in one day. 4 children and young people in the motorhome with us for that travel, so we don't want to push it too far. So in the past what's happened? Fortunately, Maggie has just been stung by a bee, so we are going to head home, aren't we? Hey, but she's been very brave, aren't you? Oh, Maggie's wanting a plaster on, aren't you, Pudding? Yeah. And it's the first time she's ever been stung by a bee, so we're not going to take any chances. I think we've got some antihistamine for children at home as well. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the thing. I don't know if you can see, but it's very, very clean cut. There's the other edge of it. So someone has definitely been at that with like a proper tool. But yeah, that's how it was. Not attached to anything. They want a bike on here. It was just as it is now. And they've just chopped that for seemingly absolutely no reason whatsoever. So that's quite annoying. And then there's these which hold the bike on. And this has been broken. They've actually ripped the rubber bit off that, and there was also, like, when you look at the other ones, there's like a plastic bit underneath there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a plastic bit over the rubber bit. They've ripped that plastic bit off as well. Some of them were turned, like some of these were sort of like turned upside down. One of them was turned sideways, so they've had a really good go on it. But Kevin can't imagine someone doing all of that while he's fast asleep, so we don't know what's happened there. But I'll take you inside and show you everything that we've got ready so far for the holiday, because we are so close to going now, and we've been doing lots and lots of admin basically to get it all ready. So today Kevin has been cleaning out the drains and the grey waste tank, just to make sure that everything's smelling nice for when we go away, because also we're going to be in a really hot country, hopefully, depending on where we go, but it should be nice and hot, and we want it to be like the best possible. A nice VW's just got past. So we've put a TV at the back because we didn't have one at the back. It did have the fixtures and fittings. It had the aerial bit and the 12-volt bit to power the TV, but we've put the bracket on and we've put the TV on, so that's fab. Really happy with that. We've bought new duvets. I got a 13 tog and a 4.5 tog. That's for the girls at the back. So when the weather's nice, you know, when the weather's hot, they'll be using the 4.5 tog but sleeping on the 13, and vice versa when it's cold weather, just so that we're covered all bases there. I've bought some new bedding to put on the duvets as well, so we'll get those sorted. We've started packing our clothes and things, so that's all mine so far. That's what I've got. I'm planning on taking about, I don't want to take a whole like 28 days worth of clothes because there's no need to. Oh, we got some new cups. We've got new cups. Really like those, and they're like plastic ones. We like to have proper porcelain mugs because I like to drink my tea out of a proper porcelain mug. And yeah, just looking in the cupboards to see what else we've actually got to do. We also found these fantastic plate sets. That's one of the small plates, like a lunch plate, sandwich plate, side plate, I don't know what it's called. The bowls, really nice, and what they've got on the bottom is a silicone ring along the bottom ridge, which makes it sorry about the mess, but it makes it very, very non-slip. So, and that's on everything. That's on the small plates, the large plates, and the bowls, which I think is fab, because it means that while we're travelling, if the kids want a snack or something and they just take like 3 hours to eat like they usually do, then we've got that as well. I think that was Kevin Brown.
Sure.
Yeah. Have you come to say hello?
Yeah.
Come on then.
I thought you were just cleaning up.
No, I'm not cleaning. I am just showing YouTube what we've got in the cupboard. Oh. Which is very exciting, isn't it? And I've shown them your TV that you've fitted. What else have we done?
What have we done?
The freezer.
Done the TV, we've done the freezer, we've done the inverter.
Yeah, I'm going to crack down.
The water filter.
And today you've cleaned all of the grey waste.
Yeah, that's all been disinfected for the second time.
Yeah.
What else have we done? New solar panel.
DPF.
Yeah, DPF. Solar panel, new charge controller.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a 400 watt now.
430 watt, yeah.
Yeah, we had a 110 watt and now we've got a 430 watt, so we've got a lot more power. We've fitted an inverter.
Yep.
We can now cook rice in a rice cooker, not a pan, because I'm really rubbish at that. We've tested out a new toaster, haven't we? But
yeah,
you can't fit a slice of bread in the...
It's for half slices, isn't it?
So we'll be taking that back. That was from Asda. It was the cheapest one at Asda for £8, and it's only a 750 watt toaster, so we thought, oh great, that'd be fantastic to use with the inverter, and we'll be able to cook toast on solar instead of using the gas on the grill. And yeah, it's crap. We're taking that back.
Well, you can't fit bread in it, pointless, isn't it?
But we did get this. It's on the floor right now. That's our storage solution for while we're getting ready. But it's our new air fryer. It's really, really tiny. Super duper tiny, but it does the job. We can cook chips for the kids when they don't like French food or German
Wherever we
food
go,
or
yeah.
Spanish food, whatever it is.
Probably don't want to go to Germany, to be honest. It's going to be cold, isn't it?
I don't think it'll be cold, but it won't be like hot like Spain.
It
Or...
won't be like Spain.
No. But yeah.
Last year was really hot, wasn't it?
It was.
I
It
want
was
to do
really...
that again.
Oh, I'd love to go to the same place again.
Yeah.
But I don't want to restrict
I
ourselves.
would, yeah. And it's like what we said about Benedict. Like, I'd go again if someone else was coming with us, but I don't want to go back and have the same holiday again. I want to just, like, adventure, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, the awning. We did the awning thing, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah.
The sun...
like sun canopy thing.
Canopy, that's
We
it.
bought like a sun canopy just to give the kids a bit of extra space in the shade, without, you know, we've got a teenager that's a redhead, and she'll get, the sun will have a big effect on her compared
She'll
to...
melt.
She'll melt.
She'll get a suntan in the Arctic, won't she?
Yeah, she would. Bless her. And ours are all blonde and blue-eyed, aren't they? Well, Maggie's not, she's brown-eyed, but they're all blonde and fair-skinned, and so we just want to give them as much protection as possible. So we've managed to get one of those.
Yeah.
I think that is everything.
I've resealed the bathroom.
You have resealed the bathroom.
Fitted the gas. But that
Yes.
was a new thing as well, wasn't it? The refillable gas system.
Yeah, refillable gas system. We've got 2 bottles, haven't we?
Yeah.
And they're both twice the size of the ones that we were given. But that is, it's so cheap, isn't it? The first time we filled up, you know, from nothing being in there, was £39.
Yeah.
And for 2 7-kilo gas bottles, it was something like £80.
But ever since we've done that, it's been off grid, really, hasn't it? So like we've had the fridge running on gas literally every day.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't refilled the gas for a couple of months, have we? And the fridge has been on the whole time, so we know that
it's been on for months, isn't it? And then like the amount of electric that we've got now, it's like the lights are left on actually, because I always leave the night lights on. They're off now, but I always leave the night light. And also like when you go to Dover, I always remember when we took the caravan and we went to Dover, and we stayed on Dover seafront, didn't we? And like we parked in front of that motorhome, and they was just sitting there with the lights on, watching telly, and just like, oh. Like, you just want to do stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, just want to be able to.
And you turned the charging thing off. So we had no electric in the caravan that night.
That night and the next night.
Yeah.
And the day after that. It was like 3 days, wasn't it? But you can read all about it on the blog, can't you? So.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Yeah, that's your dad's fault anyway. I blame it. It's definitely his fault. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's everything that we've done so far, I think.
And I stuck these on. I stuck them on. That was the other thing.
Are they straight?
Yeah, they're perfectly straight actually. I used a right angle thing, what they call set square there, to line there, and then I use set squares on each one of them. They're perfectly straight.
Okay.
You might not look it, but they are.
Okay.
Perfectly straight against this.
Yeah.
Let's get some new springs for that. That's the other thing I need to do.
Yeah.
And I did have another job.
What is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, I want to get
My
some
legs
white
are-
grease. That was the other thing I did. I got some white grease because if you remember, I don't know if you can still do it. I know other people have had this issue as well, and it's not doing it now. But basically, when you get in and out, sometimes it creaks.
Okay.
Remember? And it used to be really bad. And I sprayed it all with white grease underneath, all around the suspension, and it stopped it. But when it gets cold, it starts to do it again. So depending on where we are going, if we are going north of France, which I don't really want to do, I'm going to spray it anyway, just in case. But hopefully, if we go like down towards Spain area, then it should be fine. But I don't want it to make that noise because it's like every time you get in and out, it's not doing it now, but it has been doing it. So I want to get some more grease. But that was another job that we did. No USB sockets. We did USB sockets on each plug. Has got 2 USB-C and a USB-A, and they're power delivery ones, so they're fast charge. So I can charge my laptop off of it or anything really. And then I also fitted on the dashboard, didn't I? Extended the USB that comes from the stereo. So next to the USB port is another USB port that you can plug into, so you can play like medium and stuff through it. That was another job.
So yeah, we've had all sorts, haven't we? We just need to tidy up now and finish packing. We need to do a food shop.
Yeah.
We need to make a plan of what we're going to eat for the journey down to Dover and into France for that first night. Probably go to Lidl, and normally we go en route, don't we? But we're going to be setting off on a Sunday at about 5-6 in the morning, so we don't want to Well, it won't be open, so we have to do it. We don't want to do it on the Saturday because we want to relax. So on the Friday before we leave, the plan is to get a food shop done. So that's my job for this week, is to write a list of what we need. Oh gosh, and I look so tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's, and then obviously the clothes and the kids are all packed for, that's all sorted. They just need to choose some toys to bring to keep them occupied, get some bits for them. You need to pack completely.
I think that's all that's left, and it's just properly pack the garage, because some of the stuff in the garage is actually inside here, isn't it? Like chairs and wagon and that. And we can pack the garage, and then, well, I've just cleaned the toilet and stuff anyway, so that can be packed on it.
Yeah.
Now, and then I think just empty it out and then repack it. It sounds a bit weird, but like.
No, but we can find proper places for everything, and.
Yeah, but also there's some winter stuff in here as well, isn't there? There's like jumpers and stuff like. We'll probably do.
We might still need a jumper.
Yeah, but you only need one or two. I've got like winter jumpers in here, and I think we've got extra blankets and stuff. That we don't
I think we've
need.
got woolly hats that I knitted for the kids last year.
So like, I think it might just be easier to just take everything out and sort of repack.
From next week, our summer series will start being filmed.
Yeah,
we'll actually.
Well, we'll also start thinking about where we're going as well.
Well, the first night's sorted, isn't it? When we get into.
Well, we're definitely going to France, aren't we? Because
yeah,
we're meeting your mum and dad there.
Yeah.
What we do after that, we don't know.
Yeah, correct. So we will update you as we know what we're doing. I think it's time for bed. I'm absolutely shattered.
But you'll have to watch the next video, because the place that we're going to in France is ideal, isn't it, for what we want. So,
ideal.
Yeah, it's ideal for the kids and ideal for the motorhomes, ideal for your mum and dad. So it should be good.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, turn the notifications on, because hopefully it's going to be a really good summer. Okay, goodbye.